guys, happy Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. Oh yeah, we find out who A is tonight. It's actually the afternoon. I had an awful headache all morning and I took Advil and it really didn't go away, but it's a lot better now. But I am having my mostaccioli my mom made, but it has she made it with meat sauce, and so I had her just make the noodles and the sauce separate, and then I added my own meat to it, which is the what's it called, that Beyond Beef, plus I also have my vitamins I have to take.
Matthew, the garbage needs to go out.
So yeah, but it tastes like pretty interesting for the first time trying it out. Like, it doesn't necessarily taste what you'd think it would taste like, but like it tastes kind of funny, like if you were just to eat it like alone, not alone, but like if you were just to get like a spoonful of it and not any noodles or anything like that. But if you eat it with the noodles, like it tastes fine. My personal opinion. So yeah, that's what I'm having, and we had garlic bread too. So
Treatment.
Bliss.
Once it gets a little drier.
Blissy. Did you trip over Grandma's walker? Or did you want to go on a walk?
What? She said, I do want to do it. Maybe. I said she does hair. Maybe she can do our hair.
Blissy.
She's got to quit her job.
Blissy.
I got to ask her if she's done.
There you are, you sneaky. Guys, look at these. These are pictures my aunt took when her and my grandma went on vacation to Colorado. Aren't these so cool? This one.
Kayla,
Huh?
picture the spot. All those stairs that it shows. I walked down all the stairs
With your walker?
by myself. Back with the walker.
Before she had her walker.
Look how pretty those are.
Oh, come on! Get poked up! Oh! I'm going crazy.
Oh, did I put the music or turn? Yeah, turn it on. Guys, life isn't fair. I'm so incredibly sad over the Pretty Little Liars finale. And it's not even that I'm sad, like I expected it. And I don't even know if I can say I expected it. Like, I wasn't, like, here's the thing. Like, I know season finales too well. And I know, like, okay, when they say, like, we're going to reveal something or we're going to tell you something, like, important, normally they'll just give you a little, tiny little taste of what it really is. And that's basically what they did. And so, yeah, I guess it's a little bit of a spoiler alert. But, I mean, they'll never go into full detail in the actual season finale, because of course they want you to watch the next season. So, it just, like, dumbfounds me, though, that I'm, like, I don't even know, though, because I'm not, like, mad. Like, my brother was actually really, like, livid about it, and he was, like, really mad. And I was like, I'm not mad. I'm just confused, and I'm mad I have to wait. But he's like, oh, this is so stupid, like, I'm not even gonna watch the next season because it's seriously, like, the stupidest thing ever. And I'm like, but it's not, like, and I don't know, I guess that's just my opinion, but I'm like, that's the whole point. That's the marketing tactics. That's, like, all this stuff they're trying to get push and stuff like that. And I was on Twitter, I was on Tumblr, and I was just, like, reading articles and all these theories and stuff like that, and it's hilarious, because on Twitter there's, like, the first 3 hashtags. I think it's hashtag Big A Reveal, hashtag Welcome to the Dollhouse, and hashtag Charles is A. I think those are the 3 that are, like, the top trending, what's it called? Yeah, top trending on Twitter right now. And I was like, that's hilarious. Like, seriously, I'm just, like, I'm so happy, but, like, because I have that little piece of, like, I can use that knowledge to to my advantage, I guess. But like so many people are like really mad about it, and I'm like, you know, I don't know. Like, did you really think you were gonna get the whole story in the season finale? Like, that's how I was like explaining it to my brother. I was like, did you really think they were actually gonna tell you everything? Like, this is who did it, this is why they did it. Like, no. And they still have 2 more episodes. They're going until 2017. And so I was like, did they really think that like you were gonna get all of the information? But like then I watched the I forgot what it was, like the thing with Marlene King and about like the truths from the episode. She's like, yes, Charles is for sure, and like a few other things too, but that was just like a few truths that were actually happening. So I can't wait for June, honestly. I mean, it's only June, which it's what, so it's the end of March, so it's April, May, and then it comes back in June. So it's like 3 months. It's not that long to wait. And like, I don't know. I guess I'm just like, okay, and the thing is like, I'm so used to watching things like on Netflix where like, oh my gosh, it's like a huge finale thing. And then you watch the next episode and you're like, okay, well that's why it happened and everything like that. So I'm so used to seeing that like on Netflix. And, because I watch most of my stuff, like, I catch up on stuff through Netflix and then wind up watching it live. But it's normal, like, I watch it, like, a few episodes in, if that makes sense. Like, I watched Revenge, too. I actually haven't caught up yet, but, I think there's actually only, like, 2 or 3 seasons of Revenge. And then the one, it was, like, in between, so I had to, like, find, like, episodes online to watch so I could catch up. Because they weren't on Netflix anymore, so I had to watch the ones from, like, the website. And so, I think I'm almost caught up though. But anyway, so like I would watch the season finale or whatever, and then I'd go and just watch the next episode. So like, I don't know. But you know, it's always like that same thing. Like you're so in distraught about the season finale, and then they come back with, you know, the season premiere, and you're like, oh wow, like it all makes sense now. And you know, and they were saying like basically the last 2 seasons are just gonna kind of be like, they're gonna kind of clear everything up through the last 2 seasons, I guess. And I don't know, my dad was like upset about it too. He was like, I don't know, like I just don't want it to be like the end, like now they're gonna explain like all this stuff. And I was like, that's kind of the point, like they're kind of coming to an end, although I hate to say it because it's my favorite TV show, but you know, they are kind of coming to that end of this you know, the series. And it's sad, but it's happening. The truth is, you know, finally coming out, and it's finally becoming the end. So even though I didn't tell my dad this part, that I watched that with the Marlene King thing, and how she was saying like, you know, they're actually like coming down to the wire basically, kind of, and just gonna be explaining, you know, and not even explaining it, but like it's not gonna be like they're just gonna go into detail about what happened and stuff like that, but it's just gonna be like basically they're gonna be, I mean, that's my opinion of what she was saying, but you know, basically like that they're gonna be revealing all of the questions that you've had since the beginning of the season, like who is this person, why did this person do this, you know. It's kind of like tying up all the loose ends, and so that's kind of what it's going to be like. But I think that my dad doesn't want it to be over, which is why he was kind of like, well, I hope this isn't what they're doing or whatever. But I mean, it is. So yeah, I'm excited. I mean, like I said, it's only going to be like 2-3 months or whatever that I have to really wait to see, you know, the next episode, which isn't incredibly long. I don't know. Maybe I'll spend in this time, I'll spend either reading the books, because the books give you a lot more insight into a lot of the things that I think, like, they just throw in a twist into what the book really is, if that makes sense. So a lot of the stuff that I put together, then I was like, oh, this makes sense, because that's exactly what the book is. And they do have several really good points too. If you guys check out the article on the 17 magazine, I think it is, I don't know, I clicked one of the Twitter posts, I think that was where it was from, but they actually like commented too on something else about that actually I didn't even think of, and it made sense to, and to the note card that was in like Mona's book thingy. But anyway, yeah, so I guess that's just pretty much what I wanted to share with you guys. I don't know, I'm just like, I'm happy, but upset a little bit too at the same time. But it wasn't like, I feel like a lot of people are getting upset because they're like, oh, this was supposed to be the reveal and we were supposed to know who it is and we're supposed to know who the character is. And I'm like, I think this throws even a better twist into it than like, and like I'm not upset that it's like, I don't know. I didn't have very high expectations for actually knowing who A was, whereas now I've found out and I'm like, oh, that's really cool, but my expectations weren't as high because I didn't expect to actually know who the person is. So yeah, I guess my expectations for everybody else who watched it, basically, especially my dad and my brother who watched it, was like, they were like really upset because they wanted to know who the person was, and I was like, well, we found out who it is, but I don't know, my expectations were different. But anyway, that's the vlog for today. If you guys enjoyed the vlog from today, I would love it if you guys would give it a thumbs up, and if you guys are new, I'd love it also if you would subscribe. So, talk to you guys all tomorrow. Bye, guys.
If you like the content in this video, then don't forget to subscribe right here. If you guys want to check out my couponing channel, subscribe right here.
If you guys want to find more fun videos, check out this channel, Nizi Clan.